Welcome back, Savages, to another video. In this video I'm going to show you how to get a rewards boost by enabling GPS on your Crankk Miner. So at the moment I'm getting 99% rewards for my Nebra miner, which is dual mining Helium and Crankk. So recently Crankk team added this option of having GPS enabled on your dashboard. So at the moment mine's set to no, but if you enable it, it says you'll get 1% rewards boost. So at the moment I've got a Nebra indoor miner, so we're going to open it up and have a look inside and hopefully connect a GPS unit to it. Let's go. So here we are with the Nebra indoor miner. Now as you can see on the back of it there is no USB port, which is a bit of a problem because what we're going to be connecting for the GPS is one of these things called a GPS mouse. Now the connection on the other end of the GPS mouse is a USB one, so we're going to open this miner up, have a look inside and see if there's a spare USB socket on the Raspberry Pi that's inside this miner. Here we are with the Nebra, completely disconnected. I'm just taking the top off just to show you what's inside on this particular model. Now in terms of USB slots, there's two USB slots. In USB slot 1, this one right here, you've got an 802.11n Wi-Fi adapter. I'm going to leave that one in because I'm actually using this on Wi-Fi. In USB slot number 2, this one here, you've got a CSR 4.0 and that stands for Bluetooth. Well, I don't really use Bluetooth, so we're going to be taking this adapter out. Like that. So now we have a spare USB slot. What we're going to be doing is connecting this GPS mouse USB slot to that adapter right there. So here we are, I've got the GPS receiver connected to slot 2 of the Nebra miner right here. The only problem is because of the molded shape of the adapter, it kind of protrudes from the top, preventing the lid from being attached. So what I'm going to do is connect a right angled adapter to the USB socket and hopefully that'll work. So here we go, I've managed to find a right angled USB adapter. As you can see right here, it's obviously on the wrong side. You should have really had it on this side, but it'll do for now. But at least it allows me to put the cable and probably cut a little notch just here on the back to put that through to connect the GPS to the end of that. So I'm going to go and do that right now. So I've just cut a little hole just at the back of the Nebra right there. Should be enough for the cable to fit through. So I'm just going to fit that and see if the lid goes on. So there we go, we've got the USB extension cable coming out of the back of the Nebra. Most importantly, we've got the lid back on, which is good. So let's go and get this powered up. So once the miner is up and running and it is showing as active, make sure you're on the information tab just here and then scroll down and click on Setup Gateway. Within the gateway setup, you need to scroll down and you'll see an option for GPS which is disabled by default. So just go ahead and click on Enabled and then basically click on Save. You'll probably have to restart the miner just so it picks up this setting. So once the miner's restarted, go back into the Crankk local dashboard, scroll down under the general information part, and what you should see is under GPS location, change to your GPS coordinates. It might take a while, it might say no fix initially, but just give it time and eventually it should just pick up your location. If it doesn't, it just means probably you need to find a better position for the GPS antenna. But on mine, it's picked up the coordinates. So now the moment of truth, let's go back to the general dashboard. So we're back at the general dashboard for Crankk. Originally we left it as GPS enabled equals no, so we've gone and done all the setup. So I'm just going to give this screen a refresh and let's see what happens. And there we go. It now says GPS enabled equals yes. By enabling GPS, this gateway now receives 1% rewards boost. So there you go, Savages. That's how you enable GPS on an indoor Nebra Crankk miner. I'll leave a link in the description to all the parts I used in this video. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks for watching and I'll see you, Savages, on the next one.